Hi everyone. Today we'll be setting up our Sublime Text for competitive coding for C, C++ and Python as well. And I'll also provide you with the link which has steps written in it, which is in the description below. Go and check that out if you want to read and do the following setup. You can also watch this video which completely covers everything that you need to do for setting up the environment. So let's get started. On the screen you can see this is how it will look like once we will do the necessary setup. So getting started with that, first step will be we'll create three files. That's input.in, output.in, and the third one will be any .c or cpp file. So I'm just creating those three files. So here's our output.in file, and the last one is .cpp or .c file, and the last one I've created a.cpp file, and I've just written some code here which will take in some input and give me the output. Okay, so this is done. Now go to tools, build system, new build system. Now in this file you'll have to copy the code that I will be sharing with you. So let me just do that. So here I have copied the code that I had. Now there's a thing here, these are the files that we created. Now whatever name you give to input and output.in, you'll have to write the same thing here, these two files. Okay, so if you write input.in, you need to change that thing here. There's one more thing here, that G++10, right? Open your terminal and check for GCC version. Here you will be shown the old Clang version. I already have my GCC installed here. So what I'll do, GCC 9, let's check this version. Command not found. Let me do GCC 10 version. So yes, I do have this version here, GCC 10.2.04. Okay, for those who don't have GCC already installed in their computer, what they can do is brew install GCC, and this command will install GCC in your laptop or whatever device you have, and then you can proceed to check your version. So if I have the version is 9, I'll write 9 here. If I have 10, I'll write 10 here. So those are some changes that you might have to do in your code. In the next step, what we want to do is save this file as whatever name you want it to be, like C++ or anything, with an extension of .sublime build. Okay, I'll save it as C++01 and then save. So finally our file is saved and we are here with our three files. There's one more step that's left out. Go to your terminal and install coreutils. Okay, this command will install coreutils library in your computer. Now because we want gtimeout, we want to use gtimeout, which is a part of coreutils library. We will need this package here. Okay, so we'll install coreutils. Let's just install. So with this command you will install coreutils, which is a library which has gtimeout in it, and we will require gtimeout. Without that, running this code will give an error. In the next step, we will set up the view so that our input output becomes handy. So view, go to layout, columns 3, and now go to view again, groups, maximum columns 2. Now move your input.in file here and output.in file here. Now you are ready to go. You can run your code. Let me enter 5. Okay, this is my input. Now you can see here, this gives me some output like this here. For running the program, you'll have to press Command Shift B. So finally you are done with your setup. Now if you want to do the same setup for Python as well, go to tools, build system, new build system, then copy the code that I'll be giving you. Okay, so this is the code that I have copied here. I in the last code I just changed few things. Python 3, you'll have to check what Python you have installed in your computer. If you have Python 2, you can write 2 here. Save this build file as whatever name you want it to be, with an extension of .sublime build. Let's say Python 3. Okay, and save this file. Okay, so you already have saved this file. Create a new file with sample.py. Okay, so here I have some random code written here, and I'll go to tools, I'll choose the build system as the one I just created, Python 3. I'll run the code. So this shows me the output of the code I've written. So even if you want to input something, you can write the code and write the input here, and you'll get the output here. Okay, so our Python setup is done, and similarly you can do setup for other languages as well. So here our setup for C or C++ and Python is done. And if you want me to do tutorial or video on any other topic like this, you can just post your title in description below. I'll try and come up with the video as soon as possible. Okay, so for now this was all. Thank you everyone.